Hearing and blameless. Sister Linda Doyle is going to develop that, and she's conducting a progressive Bible study, which is with a progressive Bible student.
Well, you are really progressing spiritually. You know, I can just see your godly fear at work.
Well, I'm still afraid that I can't do as well as I should, but how can I do as well as somebody else can?
Well, you know, it sounds like you think those people at the Kingdom Hall are pretty perfect, huh? Well, you know, you go there and they're all dressed up. They're at their best, right? I assure you, Harley, they are not perfect. They're working on things. But can you think of someone in the Bible that was called blameless?
Yeah, Noah was blameless.
He was, wasn't he? Well, do you think he was just, like, good all the time?
No, I don't think so, because he was born into sin.
Born into sin, that's right. So you might say, Harley, that we're just like Noah. We're in the same boat. Right? Yeah. But we can become blameless and God-fearing by respecting Jehovah, doing what he tells us. And you know, I was thinking, you know how we're encouraged to imitate Bible characters? Especially the really good examples, of course. Now, can you think of a woman, imperfect, but that would be called God-fearing and blameless?
Yeah, Mary, Jesus' mother. I'm sure she was blameless.
I'm sure. I mean, you know, she must have been God-fearing because she was chosen for such an important role, right? Yeah. What about her relative, Elizabeth? Do you know about her?
Mm-hmm, I do. Elizabeth, she was a good person and she loved Jehovah. She was older, she did not have any children, but she had John the Baptist.
She did. Well, let's look at Luke 1:6 and see what she did to receive such an amazing reward like that. Let's see what it says here. Here it says, they both were righteous before God, walking blamelessly in accord with all the commandments and legal requirements of Jehovah. So, tell me about Elizabeth and her husband then.
Well, they were both good and they obeyed Jehovah.
They sure were, but, well, do you think that was pretty, I don't know, automatic for them? Or do you think maybe it was kind of difficult? Want to get a little more insight into that?
Mm-hmm. Let's
see what 1 John 5:3 says. Now here it says at 1 John 5:3, for this is what the love of God means, that we observe his commandments, and yet his commandments are not burdensome. So Harley, when you think about that, what's that telling us?
Well, it's telling us that it's not too hard and that we're motivated to do what he says.
That's right, Harley. It's not too hard. But how can we really do this? How can we become good people with Jehovah's help? Study and prayer?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And then, of course, after we study and pray, like you said, then we'd have to really apply what we've been learning, right? Can you think of anything else?
Yeah, like attending all the meetings and going out in service is very important.
It is. It sounds like you know the program. So Jehovah's really teaching us then, isn't he? When we do those spiritual things, go to the meetings, pray, all that kind of thing, he's teaching us how to respect him, how to get there, how to be blameless. So when we pursue and really go after, like you are, those spiritual things with other people at the Kingdom Hall, then what we get is even more good everyday examples. They're right there for us, and we also get their support. So finally, after all of our effort and your effort that you're really putting forth, and Jehovah's help too, then we'll be able to say the words, and I'd like you to read the words. Say the words at Acts 24:16. Why don't you read that?
It says, because of this, I always strive to maintain a clear conscience before God and men. I think I'm going to do that.
You know what? I believe you will.